Hello students, welcome to the online class. I am Srimati Bharti Aralikatti, your basic maths lecturer. So we have already started in the offline class as chapter number 13, that is angles and trigonometric ratios. So let us continue with the chapter. So first question is, the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3 is to 4 is to 5. Find them in radians and degrees. So let the angle of a triangle be 3x degree, 4x degree and 5x degree. And we know that the sum of the three angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Now substitute these three angle values and make it equal to 180 degree. Then you get 3x plus 4x plus 5x, which is equals to 12x, equated to 180 degree. Then divide both the sides by 12. You get the value of x, that is equals to 15 degree. Now substitute these 15 to these three angles that we have considered, 3 into x, 4 into x, 5 into x. We get the exact value of the three sides, three angles, that is 45 degree, 60 degree and 75 degree. Now this is in terms of degrees. Now to convert degrees into radians, we have to multiply by pi upon 180 degree. So after doing this, we get 45 degree is converted into radians by multiplying 45 into pi upon 180. After cancellation, you get pi upon 4 radians. Similarly, multiply 60 into pi by 180, we get pi upon 3 radians. Similarly, 75 degree into pi upon 180 will be equals to 5 pi upon 12 radians. Like this, you have to convert into degrees to radians. We'll move towards the next example. The difference between the acute angles of a right angled triangle is 2 pi by 5. Express the angles in degrees. So read the question carefully, students. Here, the difference between the acute angles of a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle means in among three angles, one angle is right angle. So let us consider the remaining two angles will be alpha and beta. And again, given that the difference between these two acute angles is equals to 2 pi upon 5. Fine. Now multiply by pi as 180 degree. But the value of pi is nothing but 180 degree. Substitute that, simplify, you will get the difference between alpha and beta is equals to 72 degree. Fine. 2 into 180 degree divided by 5. After division 180 by 5, you get 36. 36 into 2 is 72 degree. Again, in a right angle triangle, one angle is 90 degree and remaining sum of the two angles will be equals to 180 degree. Now, shift 90 degree to the right side for simplification. That is alpha plus beta is equals to 180 minus 90 is 90. So consider first one, that is alpha minus beta, as equals to 72 degree is the first equation, and alpha plus beta is equals to 90 degree is equals to 90 is your second equation. Now after solving equation number 1 and 2, we get alpha is equals to 9 and beta is equals to 81 degree. So solve for this, students, and verify. Next example, the difference of two angles is 45 degree. and their sum is 90 degree. Find the angles in degrees and in radians. So here given that alpha minus beta is equals to 45 degree, that is the difference between the two angles is 45 degree, and their sum means what we have considered the two angles alpha and beta, that is equals to 90 degree. Then after solving these two equations, that is simply add these two equations so that beta and plus beta and minus beta will get cancelled. Alpha and alpha will be 2 alpha, which is equals to 90 plus 45 is 135. Then divide 135 upon 2, you get 67 and half degrees. So alpha is 67 and half degrees. Solve for beta. You get 22 into 1 by 2 degree. Okay, add these two angles, you get 90 degree for verification. So this is in degrees. Now convert these 2 degrees into radians. So for conversion, you just take 135 upon 2 as alpha. Solve for 67 and half. Convert mixed fraction into improper. Then multiply it by pi by 180. You get 3 pi by 8. Similarly, beta value is 22 and half. That is nothing but 45 upon 2. Then multiply it into pi by 180. You get pi by 8. So this is how you should find the in radians. Next example. The angles of a triangle are in AP, the least being 36 degree. Find the angles in degrees and in radians. So let the angles of the triangle be alpha minus beta, alpha and alpha plus beta, as according to the question the angles of a triangle are in arithmetic progression. So consider three angles such that one is the succeeding term and the another one is the preceding term of alpha. Fine. So that we get the value of alpha immediately. Now we know that angle sum property is equals to 180 degree. Add these three angles, make it equal to 180 degree. Then alpha minus beta plus alpha plus beta, which is equal to 180 degree. Beta plus beta and minus beta will get cancelled. Then 3 alphas is equals to 180 degrees. Now divide both the sides by 3, you get alpha value, that is equals to 60 degree. Now given in the question that is the least being 36 degree, here among what we have considered the three angles, one angle is small, that is least, which is equals to alpha minus beta. The value is 36 degree. Now we know the value of alpha is 60 degree. Substitute 60 degree minus 36 degree, you get value of beta. After the difference between these two angles alpha and beta, you get the value of the that is equals to 36 degree. So substitute 60 and 36. Take 36 this side, left side, you get beta value, that is equals to 24 degree. Therefore, the angles of a triangle in degrees are nothing but substitute alpha and beta value in the angles of a triangle. We get the difference between alpha and beta is 36 degree, alpha is 60 degree, alpha plus beta is 24 degree. 24 plus 60 is 84. Now convert these 3 degrees into radians. We get 36 into pi by 180. After simplification you get pi by 5. and 60 degree into pi by 180, you get pi by 3, and 84 into pi by 180, you get 7 pi by 15. Next example, the angles of a quadrilateral are in arithmetic progression and the greatest of which is double the least. Express the angles in degrees and in radians. So here, so far we see the angles of a triangle type of questions. Now we will see quadrilateral types. So in that we have 4 side figure with 4 angles. So let us consider them as alpha minus 3 beta, alpha minus beta, alpha plus beta, alpha plus 3 beta, as it is given in the question that the angles of a quadrilateral are in arithmetic progression. Now, we know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 360 degree. Therefore, add these 4 angles what we have considered now, you get alpha value. Minus 3 beta and plus 3 beta will get cancelled. Also, minus beta and plus beta also will get cancelled. Then, alpha plus alpha plus alpha plus alpha. 4 times alpha will be equals to 360 degree. Then divide both the sides by 4, you get alpha value that is equals to 90 degree. Also, according to the question, it is given that greatest angle is equals to 2 times the least, that is double the least. Therefore, greatest angle is alpha plus 3 beta and the least angle is alpha minus 3 beta. Substitute their values and the right side you multiply least angle by 2, you get 2 alpha minus 2 into 3 is 6 beta. Now shift alpha one side and beta terms one side, you get beta value which is equals to 10 degree. Now, therefore, the 4 angles now will be, substitute the value of alpha and beta, you get the 4 values of the angles. They are 60 degree, 80 degree, 100 degree, 120 degree. Now, in radians, convert all these 4 angles into radians. We have to multiply the degrees by pi by 180 degree. To each angle, we get the values as pi upon 3 radian, 4 pi upon 9 radian, 5 pi upon 9 radian and 2 pi upon 3 radian respectively. Next example, the greatest angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is double the least and the difference of the other 2 angles is 30 degree. Find the angles in radians. So read the question carefully, students. Here the question is about cyclic quadrilateral. So as we know that, let us consider ABCD be a quadrilateral. In that, sum of opposite angles of a quadrilateral is equals to 180 degree. That is, according to the cyclic quadrilateral property, we can see the opposite angles, sum of opposite angles of a quadrilateral will be equals to 180 degree. Therefore, here let us consider, if angle A is greater, then its opposite side must be the smaller one. C must be the smaller one. Therefore, sum of these two angles will be equal to 180 degree. Now, also we know that angle A in the question it is given angle A is equals to 2 times angle C. Therefore, you substitute these values in the previous equation, that is angle A is equals to 2 times angle C plus angle C, which is equal to 180 degree. Then 2 plus 1, the coefficient of angle C has to be added. You get 3 times angle C, which is equal to 180 degree. Then angle C will be equals to 180 upon 3, you get 60 degree. That is, one angle is 60 degree. Then obviously angle C will be going to become 2 times angle C, that is 2 into 60 degree, which is nothing but 120 degree. Sum of these two angles must be equal to 180 degree according to the property of a cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, also we can write angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, and the difference between these two angles is equal to 30 degree. In the question it is given the difference between the other two angles is equal to 30 degree. Now, after solving these two equations, first one and second one, 2 times angle B is going to become 210. Simply add them so that plus t and minus t will get cancelled. Therefore, angle B is equals to 210 divided by 2, you get 105 degree. Okay, once you get the value of B, the other angle has to be found. That is, angle D is equals to 180 minus 105, that is equals to 75 degree. Now, write down all the four angles systematically. That is, the angles are 120 degree, that is angle A, 105 degree, that is angle B, 60 degree, that is angle C, and the fourth degree, that is angle D, is equals to 75 degree. Now convert these 4 degrees into radians by multiplying all the 4 angles by pi upon 180 degree. You get 2 pi by 3 radian, 7 pi by 12 radian, pi by 3 radian, and 5 pi upon 12 radian respectively. I hope students understood these simple sums. You little have to practice the questions and understand the conversion formula. Hope we will meet in the next session with new more concept. Thank you.